Well, hello. So I've got a little bit of a different video for you today, and I might do these a bit regular if you want me to do them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft 10 jewellery items for you. Not for you, for me. And I'm going to let you know what kind of keywords and how I fill out my listings and how I do that, etc. I'm not going to show you how to take the photos though, because I'm sure you know how to take photos. So, pick 10 items which may be of interest, or maybe something that you might be able to find in charity shops, or as my Azumi. Look at her. She's so cute. You coming to see what's going on? Just got to check what's going on, see. Make sure it's all okay. I'm going to come and say hello. You beautiful girl, you. But now you're in the way of the computer, obviously. I'm gonna, yeah, okay, yeah, you do that. Thanks, Azumi. You've made it go all wobbly now. You're not gonna come and sit on my lap. I've got things to do. Go sit back up there on your couch. I made you a comf. Go sit up there. I've got to tell these people things. You want to come and sit? Azumi wants to come and sit on my lap, so gotta wait until she gets comfy. Are you gonna sit down proper? Anyways, so I will show you some bits and bobs. They're not all vintage. Obviously vintage is what I specifically love doing. So you may or may not be able to find some of these, or you may be able to find something similar. I don't know. In a lot of these things there's not huge money, but if you are a quick lister, say like Karen sells clothes, she's a quick lister. I'm a reasonably fast lister. If you are good at listing stuff pretty quick, then jewellery might be your kind of thing. Anyways, so I will show you my first little bit. What I've got here as well is my tally, because I tally off my auctions. I like to start 10 auctions every day. Not all of these will be auctions, mainly because I've got a lot of stuff, and so some of it just needs to go on buy it now, because there's Valentine's coming up, although I might not make that. But there's also Mother's Day, Easter, and you know, people have birthdays, don't they? You know, it's not just me. Azumi, seriously, cat. She really wants love. Azumi, go sit up there. I love you so much. I really do. I love you so much. Mwah. You are so beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. But go sit up there. Go sit and be pretty up there. And don't dribble on me. That's icky. Azumi, seriously. She's very persistent. Azumi, no. Go. You can watch from there, maybe. Okay? Right. So the first thing is a vintage item. Tail. There we go. And this is something that may be passed over quite a lot in job lots, or in the charity shop. They might be just shoved in as plastic beads and things, but there is a collector's market for these. Why? Because... oh! I've broken it! No, wait, look! It goes back together! Or unless I have actually just broken it. Azumi. There you go. And these are called poppet beads. So, Azumi! As in, you call someone a little poppet, P-O-P-P-E-T. And although it's not huge money, and obviously this isn't exactly the best colour, you're better off with like blues and reds and greens. Well, this video is going well, isn't it? Oh my god. Right, anyways, as I was saying, so you're better off with brightly coloured ones, but these ones will still sell. The thing about them is that obviously you can pop them apart and join other bits to them and make like multicolour ones, and these are from like the 1960s and 70s, they were quite popular then. So I'm just going to have a little search for poppet plastic beads, and I'm going to look on completed and sold. That's my listing at the top. I've already got some, and I've listed that at $5.99. and buy it now or best offer. So, because that is my listing, ooh, it is hammering it down outside. I'm going to go sell similar item. These are actually in slightly better condition than the ones on there, but I'm still going to keep it at the same price. I'm going to delete those photos because it's only fair that people get the actual item in them. And I'm going to measure them. And these are 90 centimeters. Right, so for the item specifics, oh, by the way, category, this is going in vintage costume jewellery, unknown period, good vintage condition, need a clean, see description photographs for further details. Type, necklace, brand, unbranded, theme, no theme, material, plastic, style period, 1970s, main colour, white, and country or region of manufacture, unknown, and the rest I'll just leave it as it is. And then I have a general bump in like each item, which I can just duplicate in the drafts. And this one says, oh, it says secure clasp. There shouldn't be a clasp in there. Oops. Fab vintage necklace, decent condition, slight size of age and wear, needs a clean. Measures 65. Oh, I've forgotten this already. Was it 80 or 90 centimeters? My memory. So this one is a slightly longer one. Oh, it is 90 centimeters. Slightly longer than the other one, so I might actually up it by £1. So this is going to go with £6.99 with best offer. If it was a better colour one, I would probably go £8 or £9.99 with best offer on it. Plus £2.59 shipping because I send them all second class recorded delivery, as you probably should with jewellery. And then I will save that as a draft. I like to keep them all packaged up as well so that they don't rub against other jewellery or so they don't lose their own little bits. So that's draft number 1 done. Okay, draft number 2, we're going to do this. So this is a brooch. Some of you may recognise that as a Macintosh style rose. So this is again something that I have sold before. Macintosh rose brooch. It's an enamel brooch. So we'll see something similar going for around £6 up to about £16. However, on the back here we've got a little fish symbol, which means that it's actually signed, so it's of a decent make. It's not fish and crown. I'm not quite sure what the triple fish thing means, and I'm not going to put fish and crown just in case. Oh, there you go. There's one at the top there. Vintage signed fish, Rennie Macintosh, Glasgow, enamel rose flower brooch pin. So there's some nice keywords in that title. This is, looks like of a silver colour. Main colour silver turquoise plum they've put. Silver tone. I agree with most of those, but I am not stealing their listing. I'm just going to, if I can, copy their title, because I like their title. And then in another window, I'm going to open up my drafts. So go to listings and drafts, where I already have a draft for vintage brooches, which is the one right at the top there. So I'm going to click on that and go create a copy. OK. And then it'll appear down the bottom as a copy, and I'll go complete draft. And then I'll delete that and I'll put in their title. I will capitalise the word vintage, and I will capitalise Macintosh. Because they're the things that people kind of look out for. I will take out signed fish, and I will put that at the end. I will take out Glasgow and put that at the end, because I think the first few words in the title are the most important. So vintage Rennie Mackintosh enamel rose, I will take out flower and I'll put that at the end. So vintage Rennie Mackintosh enamel rose brooch, because that's what people are more than likely going to be looking for. I've got 4 characters left at the end, so I might just pop in the word gift, because you never know, someone might be looking for a vintage gift. I'm going to keep it in the same category, shop category jewellery, good vintage condition, type brooch, unbranded. I'm just going to put fish in there. Theme, flowers, plants, main colour, gold, main material. I tend to leave that one blank unless I for definitely know what the material is. Style period, it's probably 80s or 90s, so I'm going to put in 1990s. It's annoying that there's not an option for that on there just yet, because there is in clothing but not in jewellery. Okay, so lovely vintage brooch. So this is the bump that goes in all of them. Lovely vintage brooch. Secure back, good condition, some minor size of weight, wear and age. Very minor, as in like there's a couple of dings. That's about it. And it measures, and I do my measurement in centimetres, because it's more accurate than by inches, I think. So it's 4.1 across by 3.8. So I'll go 4.1 by 3.8. Now they had a nice price on these. These went for $17.99 with best offer, so I'm going to go the same. $17.99 best offer. Everything else is good, and I'll save that as a draft photograph after. Okay, my next bit is a new-ish or a more modern piece of jewellery. So we've got this little pendant necklace. So as you can see, there's like a little disc with crystals on, and then a textured disc behind it, like a medallion kind of thing. And on the clasp there is a tiny little swan, and then there's a swan-shaped dangle. Now unfortunately the swan-shaped dangle looks like it should have had tiny little crystals in it. Like, this is obviously Swarovski, by the way, but unfortunately it looks like the crystals have fallen out, so therefore it's not perfect, but it is still very pretty. And all of the dangly bits, sorry, all of the crystals on the dangly bit, like in the disc, are all still there. So because this is something I'm unsure about on pricing, I'm going to auction it. Now I know Swarovski crystal brand new necklaces can do some really good money. I'm talking maybe about £30–40, maybe even more. But I don't think I'll get that for it. But it is still really nice. So let's have a look. Now, okay, the problem with typing in the Swarovski necklace is that there are so many things that are called Swarovski that aren't actually by them. So I'll go authentic original Swarovski pendant necklace. So we see a bunch of them that are boxed there. Some of them get some really nice prices. Boxed ones, £20–18. Disney ones starting off at 15. There's some ones on there in the hundreds, but this isn't going to be one of them. Let's have a look in soles. And we'll go UK only. Okay. So some of them, one similar has gone for £25. One box one for 32, 29. So they're all looking like they're in their 20s, which is not bad. But I don't think he'll get that, so I am going to send it to auction. So again, now it's probably not vintage, but drafts. I have got a draft for vintage necklace and I'm just going to adjust that. So create a copy of that one. And then I will go delete title, Swarovski pendant necklace, sparkly gold tone circle discs. Because the swan is on there, I will put swan tag, and then I'll also put on gift. I've got 8 characters left. Valentine? Nope. Ooh. Genuine. There we go. So that fits in quite nice. I'll obviously change it from vintage costume jewellery to costume jewellery, necklaces and pendants. It'll stay in the same shop category. EAN does not apply. Condition used. Good condition. However, crystals in swan tag are missing. See description and photos for further details. So I'll copy that. Brand Swarovski. Metal, I don't know. It's probably gold plated, but can't say for certain. Main stone crystals. Theme, I'm gonna go love and hearts, even though none of them are love or hearts, but it's a popular kind of category. Length, let's have a look at the chain length. So I'm measuring it like that and doubling it, so that's 21 centimeters, so that's 42, so it'll go 41 to 45. Main stone shape round. Okay, so lovely Swarovski necklace. Secure clasp, good condition, but I will change that to what I put in the condition. Measures. Chain 42 centimeters. Pendant. So I'll measure it across. That's 2.6 centimeters across. Across. Okay, so I'm going to change it from fixed price to auction style. And then if I have a look at my tally, when's my next available auction slot? That's on Friday the 14th at 8 o'clock. So I'll start on that. Friday the 14th at 8, starting price. I'm going to start it at $16.99. So that people, if it only goes for $16.99 and they pay £2.59 postage, they're still getting it for under a tenner, which for a Swarovski genuine necklace is a good price for them. But you never know, we might get a bit more. Okay, so I shall save that as a draft. Next thing we're going to do is some hideous earrings. God, you gotta love them, haven't you? Look at them. They're truly vile. Should try one on. That's some drag earrings. Thankfully it's luster is still there. There's a couple of tiny marks on the faux pearls, as they probably normally is. And there's a little bit of like patina around some of the stones. That's what you get with age. It is not signed at all, but they're in decent enough condition. Okay, I'm thinking that these are probably 80s. I'm judging that by the amount of patina, the amount of wear, and just the general style of it and size. They're knocking stuff right there. That's going to be great. Thanks, Mr. Builders. Sorry. Anyway, vintage clip-on earrings. I will create a copy. Like so. And I will complete draft. So vintage clip-on earrings. So for these, I'm going to say vintage 80s clip-on earrings. They are large, cluster, gold tone, faux pearl, round. Can't really say they're floral. I've got 10 characters left, so I'm going to put statement. Like so. Good vintage condition. Some signs of patina. eBay wants me to put Beanstones Pearl. I'm going to take that one out. Main material. It's metal. Theme, and the theme I'm going to put power dressing, because that's very much on vogue at the moment. Main colour, I'll choose gold, and style, period 80s. Beads and stones, I'll put glass, because there are some glass things in there. And then the featured refinements, it says vintage clip-on earrings. I don't know the brand and I don't know the country that it's from. So lovely vintage earrings, secure backs, good condition, some minor signs of wear. I'm going to add patina and age. And they measure 3 centimeters across. Obviously you don't have to measure both ways because it's circular, so you know maths, don't you? And price on those, I'm going to go for a $7.99 with offer on that one. Because that's generally my pricing on like 80 style earrings. Okay, next we have got the silver tone Celtic knot. It's quite large, it's very nice. On the back it is signed St. Justin. So just there. Which makes me think this might be pewter, because St. Justin do a lot of silver pewter stuff. So I'm going to check that out. St. Justin Celtic knot. Celtic knot. So we've got one quite similar, which is on its card for £13.99. Got a lovely Book of Kells one that's going for £28. Someone is only asking a £5 for one of them. That's a bit of a silly price. Got one identical that's going on auction starting at £3. That's too cheap for my liking, I'm afraid. And then someone's got exactly the same one at £8.99. Buy it now with £2.95 shipping. So we're looking at around about the tenner mark for this one, I think. I don't like any of their titles. Ooh, except that one. Why have they got jet in it? It hasn't got any jet in there. Anyway, I'm going to steal their title. But not the rest of their listing. So again, I'll go vintage brooch, create a copy. Okay. Complete draft. Delete that one and put in my own. I will capitalize vintage. Now I think the most important thing here is Celtic knot round brooch. Whereas they've got it at the end, I'm going to move it to the beginning. So it goes vintage Celtic knot round brooch. I might even take out round and put that more towards the end. So it reads vintage Celtic knot brooch at St. Justin, Cornwall, pierced pewter, I'll take out the word jet, round kilt pin. Got 4 characters left. Gift. Okay. So everything else stays the same, condition stays the same. Brand St. Justin. Country, regional manufacturer, well we know that's the UK, so I can go United Kingdom, hooray. Main material pewter, main colour silver, style period, again probably the 80s or 90s, I'm going to go 1990s, and it is 5.2 centimetres across, 2 centimetres across. And then fixed price, I'm actually going to go $11.99 on this one, so that when I send out and take offers, I can go down to about £8 and people will think, oh yes, great. Hopefully anyway. And save that as a draft. Next thing we've got is this necklace. So isn't this pretty? Now this is an Art Deco style necklace. Art Deco as in, you see like that fan there? That's very deco in style. And especially because it's in like silver tone with the black coloured glass beads in it. And it's super pretty. It's got that old style clasp, but it's not very old. I think this is more likely to be 1950s rather than actual Art Deco. So this is like a repro from the 50s, but still vintage. So let's have a look at, now sometimes you have to think, what would a buyer search for? Okay, so even though you might want to describe that as one thing, that's not what people are looking for. So I'm looking for an Art Deco sparkly necklace. And let's see what it comes up with. Okay. Faux diamond necklace, someone wants to say, and they've got that on for £11. So Nasta's got one for £14. I'm going to put black in there as well. Oh, someone from America is trying to get £127 for one. That's a silly price. £11 is kind of looking at the sort of right region for that one. Butler and Wilson, that's a good make. That one went at auction for £20. Shame, it's worth more than that. I'll take out the word sparkly. And it brings me up lots of beaded black necklaces. So that's perhaps not what we want. We'll try with rhinestone maybe. £20, £10, £1.31. Oh, that's a lovely one. That's beautiful. No wonder that went for like £120. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna go for, oh, that's a lovely one. Jeez. Got some earrings like that. I'm going to go for about £12, £13 on this one. I think I haven't seen any titles that I like on there anyway. So I'm going to go back to my drafts and vintage necklace. Let's create a copy of that. Okay. Complete draft. So vintage Art Deco style necklace, clear and black glass, and there's a little dangly dropper bit in the center, and it's collar length, dangly dropper. No characters left. Okay, all of those are the same, unbranded. Theme, cocktail. I'm gonna go cocktail party. Comma, flapper, comma, Gatsby. Main colour is actually silver. Glass beads. Glass crystals and style Art Deco. Yada yada yada. Let's measure it. So measuring the length of the necklace. 39 centimeters. Fixed price, I'm gonna go $12.99 with offers. Save as draft. Put you back in there. Now we've got a bangle. How cool is that? So like a dark wood, half dark wood and half lovely turquoise. Now I've got quite thin wrists, so if it's small on me, it means it's probably vintage, which I know is no use to you. However, let's give it a little measure inside. Standard one is normally about 7 inches. This is 7.5. Sorry, 8 inches. Like modern day ones. Vintage ones tend to be about 7. This is 7.5. I have had these before and I've seen these before. You can't always guarantee that they are vintage. That might be teak, it might be Danish. Let's have a look. So let's go. Wood, plastic, bangle. Search. So we've got one there in very boring colours, going for like £6. Oh, that's my listing there. How much did I list that one for? $9.99. That seems like a good price to me. I might even just steal my own title there. Someone's trying to sell the same one as me for £2 more. Okay, so nothing there. Let's have a look at soles. I obviously don't do this for every listing. For a lot of listings, I pretty much know what I kind of want to get for it. And that one's gone for £9. Oh, that fabulous square one. Is that Cheryl Pound Girls? They took an offer on £14. Okay. I'm going to go for... I want to get between £8 and £10 for this one because it is quite fabulous. No, I don't want that. So, actually, I'm going to see if I can find my listing again because I might just use that. Where was it? That one. And I'm going to sell similar item. I'm going to take out the word Danish because I'm not sure if it is. Striped wide cuff teak. Green, turquoise, mod. Might take out turquoise and go rockabilly instead. Rockabilly. Yep, just fits. So retro wooden plastic resin bangle. Striped. It's not really striped. Which leaves me room at the end for turquoise. There we go. Delete those photos. Yes. Now this is in a modern, just costume jewellery, so it's not under vintage. Because again, I can't be sure that it's vintage. In inches, this is 0.8. Main colour, green. Theme retro, no clasp, lovely retro bangle. Good condition. And what do we say? It was, I'll do the measurements here in centimetres, 2 centimetres wide, and internal circumference of 20 centimetres. Fixed price, I'm going to do $11.99 with $3.99 shipping on that one. Save that. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. And there's 3 more to do. So we have got a little brooch here. It is numbered on the back. When there's a number on the back, it's probably Sphinx. Now that is like, I think they call it like a dragon's breath, or dragon fire breath. Let's have a look. Dragon breath brooch. Yes, it is. And we've got some similar 5, 10, 10, 20, 25, 22. So those are on current listings. Let's look at some solds. £8, £4, £12, £4. These are all going at auction by the looks of it. I don't want mine to go at auction. Ooh, that's a nice one. £15 that one went for, but it's Czechoslovakian. £8.50 that one went for. I'm going to look for about £8 on this one. It's not huge, but it is Sphinx. And there are collectors for Sphinx. So again, create a copy of the brooch. Listing. Complete draft. So, vintage. Sphinx is from like 60s or 70s. I think this is 1970s, judging by like the age on it. Vintage dragon breath brooch, round. There's faux pearl in there. Faux pearl, iridescent. It's also one that you can use as like a little collar pin, so I'm going to put that. And we haven't got enough room for gold tone. I'm going to take out pin and put gold tone. Okay. Theme. There isn't really a theme for it. Main colour gold. Pearl imitation. Style period 1970s. And we just tried to put main material gold. I don't think so. Okay, secure back measures. Oh, I didn't put in the maker, did I? So that's 2.7 centimeters across. And we'll go back up to brand Sphinx. And then my price on it, I'm going to put £9.99 and get about £7 or £8 for it. That's that one done. Okay. Second to last one, so this is number 9. We've been going for new 40 minutes, blimey. Okay, so we've got this Scottish themed brooch, and on it it says per mer per terrace, which means by sea by land, which I think, is it McGregor saying? So per, or per mare per terrace. Mare per terrace, MacDonald clan. So, good for weddings that are coming up. People from the MacDonald clan might want to wear it on their kilt, etc. Let's have a look for that. Per mares. I'll put mare. Terrace brooch. Silver ones are going obviously quite pricey. There's one starting at about £14.99. I'm hoping for about £12–15 on this one because it's not a special metal, it's not brilliant maker or anything. There's no make on it. So we'll go create a copy on that one. Complete draft. So vintage MacDonald clan brooch, round tartan, and then my terrace kilt pin wedding. Yeah, that'll do. No, take out wedding. Scotland. I can't spell Scotland. There we go. Main colour gold. Main material we'll leave out. Glass. Looks like it's from the 80s, 90s. Actually no. With that kind of etching on the side, maybe 70s. I think I'll leave that one empty because I can't be sure. Theme, Scottish, comma, wedding, and it measures 3.5 centimeters across. And I'm going to put in $14.99 with offers. Save that. And now we're on to our last bit. So our last bit is another bit of modern jewellery. It's one of these I really don't like these. I'm sorry folks, I really don't like these Pandora European charm style bracelets. However, this is a Rona Sutton one. So, Rona Sutton bracelet. Not all of the charms on there are Rona Sutton though, so might actually take off some of the charms and only leave the Rona Sutton ones on there, because it's filled with other cheaper ones as well. So I want it to look like it's only her branded stuff on there. So we'll look at sold and see what we get. So one went for 15, one went for 42, that's like full, it's quite nice. £10, £10, 12, 10. So we're looking, say 12 to 15 pounds. Now, how do these things bloody work? I genuinely don't know. Right, so unplug that. Can I unplug this one? Yes, okay. So I'm going to check which ones are actually hers. So not the little turtle, not that one, not the little heart. There's one that says Love Mum. Now it doesn't say Rona thingamabob on it, but it does say 925, so I might just sell that one separately. People might not necessarily want a mother type one on there. That one is hers, so that one can stay. That one's not. Nope. That one is. Nope. Yes. Nope. Looks like all floral ones. That one is 925, but it's not one of hers. And same for that one. Same for that one. That one is. That one is. That's not hers, but it's 925. And then that one is. So I'm going to put these back on. So we have got, what's that, 6 charms on this one. So similar ones with, well, one went with 4. I'm going to go for auction on this one, and I am going to start it at $12.99. Yes, I'm going to go with that. Why not? I don't like any of these titles, so I'm just going to do my own. So bracelet, bracelet, bracelet. I've got one for vintage bracelet. I'm going to create a copy and then just change that. We've got 6 of them. Complete draft. And I'm going to sell these ones and the other 925 ones on there separately. So, Rona, it is Rona Sutton now, isn't it? Rona Sutton sterling silver, because it does say 925 on it somewhere. I did see it earlier. Sterling silver bracelet with 6 charms, floral, pink, European glass. Yep, that'll do. I haven't got any room for, I'm going to take out the word with and put and 6 charms. European glass 925 for silver. Change the category for fine charms and charm bracelets. EAN does not apply. Condition used. Good. Used condition. Sterling silver European charm bracelet. Theme Love and Hearts. Brand Rona Sutton. Main stone colour silver. Take out that. Bracelet length. I'm sure they're all pretty standard, aren't they? 18 centimetres. Here we go. So lovely silver bracelet. Secure clasp, good condition. Minor signs of wear. Measures. What did I say? 18 centimetres. And I want this to go to auction, so again, Friday 8:05 is my next auction slot. Friday 14th. Missing Valentine's Day, but never mind, there's still Mother's Day coming up. Starting price, I'm going to start it at $14.99. That's the price I hope to get for it. And then save as draft. So, that's me after like 45 minutes and cats ruining stuff and being beautiful. So those are my drafts that I've done today. I hope you can join me next time where I might be listing some more stuff and helping you with keywords. But I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if you have. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye now, bye bye.